Hi everyone, Ron Crider reporting for duty today. It's Saturday. I'm going to have some numbers today. I definitely have some numbers for you today. I don't know if I'll have current numbers for you. We'll take a look and see. I'm going to probably do two videos today. This is sort of a catch up for Thursday and Friday. We had no numbers at all on Thursday on Thanksgiving Day. They apparently took the day off, and we only got numbers for the entire state of Florida for Friday, but we didn't get county by county numbers. As I say every day, I can't give you the numbers unless I have the numbers. So here we go. November the 28th, my day 255. I'm reporting from Vero Beach from the Victoria condominium here. 20 days left until Christmas, 34 days left in this year. How about 43 or 43 radiation days? It's over. It's done. I finished a day early. I couldn't believe it. It was Friday, and they said, hey, this is your last day. And you thought you were going to have to come in here on Monday? No, didn't have to go in on Monday. It's all done. I'm finished. Now we'll have to see what the results are, but so far, so good. And thank you all for inquiring. How about the Dow Jones averages? Check that out. You'll see the numbers. I'll stick the numbers up here. Okay, the Dow Jones averages over here, and that was 29,910 on Friday. Now, just so you understand the numbers, so I put the normal numbers over here, the numbers about the 27 days until Christmas, 34 days left of the year. And then the numbers that I put over here are the numbers that are the most recent numbers that I have. So they may not exactly be what we're talking about in the audio here, but that's the very last thing I put up. As you can see, it's 7:34 Saturday morning here in Vero Beach. Remind you, I don't put any commercials in here. If you do see a commercial that pops up, you can reach over here and you can push the skip button, and you can go away from it if you don't want to see it. Remember, we don't have a school zone today, so you don't have to worry about that. In fact, we didn't have a school zone on Friday, but don't forget the flu shot. And you know what's coming next. And don't forget to push the like button, okay? Appreciate that. So I'm very excited about the fact that the radiation is all done. I can kind of get back to a normal life here. A lot of interesting things going on, but I have to tell you this. The state of Florida is not doing well at all. Florida has seen a major increase in COVID-19 cases, more so since early October, with a trend of new daily cases higher than it was even in mid-August. Florida reported 17,334 new cases of COVID-19 on Friday, along with 109 new deaths, after combining 2 days of figures because they didn't report on Thanksgiving. So you understand that now. So there were 2 days, but it was 17,344. Huge number of cases. The new cases lifted the state's total to 979,020, according to the department's dashboard. Due to the Thanksgiving holiday, there were no daily COVID-19 case numbers issued by the Florida Department of Health on Thanksgiving Day. In 5 of the last 7 days, Florida has reported more than 8,000 new cases, an upward trend that hasn't happened since early July. The state reported a daily positivity rate of 6.67 for Wednesday and 6.20 for Thursday. That was Thanksgiving Day. It is down from 7.1 reported on Tuesday. As you know, it's always supposed to be under 5%, so that's not looking too good. Florida has the 4th highest total of COVID-19 deaths among the states, behind New York, Texas, and California. So I keep saying every day, only you can prevent this COVID-19 from spreading until we get the vaccine, and that's kind of right around the corner, but don't expect it anytime terribly soon. Also remind you, I did do a little video on the Scully Welsh Cancer Center here in Vero Beach. I put that up yesterday. It was my graduation day, and I got to ring the bell and all that sort of thing, which was really good. And I did just a kind of a little thing on the cancer clinic. They do a wonderful job over there. Great people to work with. And if you want to see it, I'm not going to tack it on to the end of this one today, but I did do a separate one, and you'll see it was posted yesterday. So positives are up. Deaths are up as well, but they're not up comparatively speaking with the number of new positives because the testings, because the testings are a lot of testings going on, And unfortunately, the deaths aren't tracking too much, but the deaths are going up at the same time. So we have to be very, very careful. And as I just said, only you can prevent this pandemic from spreading. And it has nothing to do with anybody. Anybody doesn't have nothing to do with the president, the governor, the mayors, or anything else. It has to do with how you behave. And what's going on here in Florida is just not good. When you get 8,000 cases a day coming in here, 8,000 new cases a day, yeah, we're testing more, no question about that. But we still have to be very careful. I know we sort of feel like, all right, great, everything's fine because we're going to have this vaccine, and we actually have 3 vaccines floating around out there that may be available to us pretty soon. Don't expect to see those until January or February. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm terribly wrong. You can come back and say, hey, Crider, you were shooting off your mouth about not going to get it, and look, we already got ours for Christmas. Well, I wish you did. I hope you do, but I don't think you will. Okay? Sorry about that. Weather forecast for today. This is for Saturday for the Treasure Coast, our Treasure Coast. I kind of jokingly say we have lots of buried treasure here. No joke about it. We do have lots of buried treasure off the coast of the Treasure Coast. That's why it's called the Treasure Coast. But don't tell anybody. It's a secret. It's our Treasure Coast. Treasure Coast is Fort Pierce, Vero, and Stewart. Those are the big cities in Indian River, Martin, and St. Lucie counties. No rain in our forecast for Saturday today. Sun and clouds mixed, high 82 degrees. Winds light and variable today. And then tonight, Saturday night, about a 10% chance of rain. Partly cloudy, low about 64 degrees. The winds light and variable. And then tomorrow on Sunday, intervals of clouds and sunshine in the morning with more clouds later in the day. High about 80 degrees tomorrow. Winds south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Weather has been absolutely spectacular. We're really having good weather here. So for you folks that are watching this up north, which a lot of you do watch it up north. Oh, and by the way, a little report on A1A. A1A is coming along quite nicely. We're talking about A1A from Beachland Boulevard up here to Indian River shores. They're widening it, and they're making a lot of progress. It's going to hopefully, I don't know if it's going to be done by Christmas. I hope it's done by Christmas. It's coming along very, very nicely. So it's still, you can get tied up in traffic if they're really doing some major work. But there were like 30, 40 trucks out there the other day. They were really working very hard to try to get this thing done. All right, so let's jump right into the numbers here. And I'll show you what I have so far. Like I say, these are kind of wonky numbers. I'll mention that again just because nothing on Thursday and then a few numbers on Friday. I hope today, Saturday, there'll be another set of numbers come in. And I will have already posted this video because I'm putting this thing up first thing this morning because I don't want you to think that I was out playing hooky for the past couple of days because I have not been doing so. But I may do two sets of numbers today, and if I do, I may just do the numbers and not anything else, okay? Alrighty, here come the numbers. Alrighty, folks, here are the numbers for the entire state of Florida. These are the new cases. I'm showing it to you in graph form today. There were no numbers coming in through for us on Thanksgiving Day, and only the entire state of Florida on Friday. I get my numbers from the World-O-Meter, and so I didn't have a whole lot to report. As I said earlier, I wasn't playing hooky. Just when we said we were not going to go over 10,000 a day, there we go. Look at this. There we had 10,670 on the 26th of November. So that was a really, really high number. That's the first time we've gone over 10,000 new cases. Now, that could be a result of the fact that it was over a 2-day period. And these final numbers were reported on the 27th. That would have been yesterday. So those are the 7-day moving averages for cases. And I remind you every day about these cases. These are the people who have become infected by COVID-19. That does not necessarily mean that anything terrible is going to happen to them. They may suffer some like flu condition and so forth. Doesn't mean they're going to pass away. Now, if we take a look at the deaths for the entire state of Florida, this is where we said the other day, well, we haven't been over 100 for quite some time. Well, that's just too bad because check this out. Yes, we did go to 108 yesterday. Now, again, this may be a result of being reported for the past 2 days instead of 1 day. Although I'm not positively sure because They haven't been terribly forthright with us as telling us exactly what's the story on these numbers. Everything got very wonky around Thanksgiving Day because he didn't report at all, and then you're only reporting some of the numbers yesterday. Nonetheless, this was through yesterday, and as you can see, we did exceed 100. Now, I said earlier on, well, we haven't been in the 100s since way back in October the 17th, but nonetheless, as soon as I mentioned something like that, bang, there we go. So now over 100 deaths that would have been on the 27th. It was 108. Like I say, I'm not sure whether that was a combination of 2 days or 1 day. Now, let me show you Indian River County. This was as of yesterday. Yesterday, they reported 4 new deaths. Total number of deaths in Indian River County through the 27th was 136. And the new positivity test was 38, and that was reported on the 27th. And on the 26th, there was 69. And on the 25th, they reported 28. So this is Indian River County. As you can see, I'm reporting these just a little bit differently today, just because I don't have any other way of doing it until we get another report in. Possibly we'll get another report in today, and I'll do 2 reports today. Alrighty, folks, I'm going to show you the United States, all of the states in the United States, and how they stack up with respect to deaths in the past 48 hours. And we're taking a look now at Michigan was in number 1 place. Actually, the worst place, 187 in the past 48 hours. The entire United States had 1,367. Now, Florida had 108 in second place, and Minnesota in third place with 101, Illinois in fourth place with 90, California in fifth place with 85, Texas in sixth place with 49, New York in seventh place with 49, Georgia in eighth place with 44, Louisiana in ninth place with 41, Iowa in 10th place with 40, and we'll go down here to Ohio in 13th place with 36, Connecticut in 14th place with 35, Indiana in 16th place with 33, Massachusetts in 17th place with 31, Jersey had 30 in 18th place. Hey, Danny, what's up there, buddy? 30, that's like way, usually in single digits up there. My goodness gracious. Kansas in 20th place with 26. Pennsylvania was in 21st place with 24. Maryland was in 23rd place with 22. Colorado was in 25th place with 20. Wisconsin was in 26th place with 17. We'll go down here to Utah in 28th place with 15. Down just a little bit further for Rhode Island was in 31st place with 6. Kentucky in 34th place with 4. New Hampshire 38th place with 3. Vermont in 40th place with 3. And then Alabama had 0, Arkansas had 0, Montana had 0, West Virginia had 0, Wyoming had 0, Alaska had 0, and the District of Columbia had 0, and Maine did not report anything. So those are the numbers for the entire United States, and that was 48 hours ago. Okay, this is what we refer to as the global view. These are the really big numbers. Check this out. USA cases, 13,092,661. USA deaths, 264,877. Global cases, 61,743,588. And global deaths, 1,444,648. Alrighty, folks, just to let you know, I keep telling you this every day, Beach Market is in their final stages of getting rebuilt, totally rebuilt, $2.5 million job for the Village Beach Market here, and they expect to reopen about December the 18th. I'll give you another update on Monday when I go in and check and see how they're doing. They're doing very well. It still seems to me like they have a lot of work to do. My guess, January 1st. But that's only a guess. That's only me saying this. They say December the 18th, and hopefully they will be right. All righty, folks, I got some very quick shout-outs to do today to all of our faithful friends who watch this, like Marie Arnold and Diana Stark and Florida Lizzie and Cheryl Deacon, Alan Mary June, Gina Raymond, Joan, Ellen, Elizabeth Hutchison, George, Vanessa in Miami, Tony down there in Miami, Kevin out in Houston, Texas, Wayne and Dorothy Mahoney up there, and my Minnetonka friends in Minnesota, the Kennedys in Long Island, and here in Vero Beach as well. Donna, Jim Davis, the fabulous radio voice of Jim Davis, who lives here in our town. We're very lucky to have him. Tommy DeBray, my friend on the West Coast. Raymond Kari, who's moved out, and he's living at his mansion now up the street. Doesn't live here anymore, but he watches from time to time with his little dog. Oh, his fabulous little dog. We love that little dog he has. Captain Marcia, Danny up in New Jersey, Ron and Barb Dumoulin. And I need to give you a report on Ron Dumoulin. He... Talk about COVID-19. It got him, and he was on a ventilator. And in fact, he was on a ventilator, and a couple of days ago, he was off for an hour, and then they put him back on just to try to wean him off the ventilator. So he was not doing well. He was still very, very sick. I hope I can give you a better report later today. Jim Peabody, Britt, Betsy, Sherry Hale. There is Jay and Sherry Brown, the best real estate person on the planet. If you're buying a house or a condo or something like that, you have to see Sherry Brown. She is really terrific. You'll really enjoy working with her. We bought a couple of places with her, and she's great. She's at Sotheby's. Timothy, John Marks, Kelly and John Marks over at the Polo Deli and the Polo Bistro. Polo Bistro will be open on Saturday. It's not, you can't go inside, but you get the best prices on wine. They'll bring them out, put it in your car for you. And they also have a lot of nice pre-prepared food, so give them a call. Once again, I don't want you to forget about the Ryder's new place over there, Ryder's Gourmet Market. If you haven't been here for a while, they opened up right around Labor Day. Great spot. I always say hi to Heather Mason Wood. Hey, Heather, how you doing, young lady? I hope you're doing very well. Gail Beeson, thank you very much for a nice email. I got a nice email from Carol, Karol. I think it's Carol Hamill. Carol and Bobby Young up in Kentucky. Barb, Jay, Megan Davis, Diane, Joyce, Rosemary Biddle, Edith Stokes, Ginger, Barbara, Donna, Brenda, Costas, Donald, Julie, Muffy, and Paul, and my Facebook friends, Ann Hallie Danshaw, George Ed Danshaw, Kathleen, Bruce, Jay Parm, Jean, Nancy Bicknell, and Nancy Strazula, my Italian friend, Susan Taylor, Barbie Chandler, Barbara Parent, Billy Moss, the best real estate guy in town for restaurants and bars, Lisa Crider Brown, and then my daughter, Kimberly Eve Peasy, up in North Carolina, Robin Yates, and Steve Reynolds. So thank you folks so much for being very loyal watching this, and I hope you didn't think I ran out on you, because I did not do so. Okay, have a very, very, very blessed Saturday. I'll look forward to seeing you back here on Sunday. Ron Crider, signing off.